think so?
Might will.
Hey guys, welcome to Beginner's Barbecue. I'm Ben Harding and I have no idea what I'm doing. But today we're going to try smoking sausage for the first time. Now, from what I've seen around the internet, it's actually a pretty simple process. You just set your smoker to about 250 degrees, toss the sausages on and let them sit for an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So that's what we're going to try tonight. I have a half chimney of Kingsford charcoal already in the basket over here with some cherry splits on it. And in a few minutes, we're going to toss the sausages on. So I'll show you that whole process. And then at the end of this video, I'll let you know if I learned anything while we were doing it. So stay tuned and let's get cooking. All right, we are up to temp. So it's time to put these on. So first here is the spicy Italian sausage. And then here is the mild Italian and the Bratwurst. So we'll put these to bed for a while and we'll check them in about a half hour. Here we are at 30 minutes in. I'm gonna go freehand here so you can get close. Let's see how they've started. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to see that much of a color change right off the bat, because when I put them on, they all looked so different, and now they look very similar. And they look really good. They obviously have quite a ways to go, but man, that looks good. I am excited for dinner. But let's put them back in and give them a little more time. So we're at the 45-minute mark, and it occurred to me that I didn't actually check the temperature at a half hour. And so just a second ago, I took my Thermapen here and tested these out. And what's interesting to me is that by temperature, like, these are already done. They're at, this one's at 180. I already poked a hole in this one. Where is it? Right there. Yeah, these are all like right around, this one 176. So I think it's interesting because I've heard people put them on for like an hour and a half or something. So I'm gonna keep my temperature low. Right now I'm at about 220, but I'm gonna try to keep it extra low just to make sure they don't dry out. So we'll see what that does. Okay, we've made it to the hour and 15-minute mark. I've been cooking closer to 200 degrees for a while now, just to try not to dry these out. So let's see how our temps are doing here. We're at about 180 internal on those. At 178. Yeah, we're sticking right around that 180 mark. 180. And all we needed to get to is 165. So we're golden here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these off the grill. And then, once we get these inside, we can cut them open and see what we think. So here are the hot Italian sausages. Here are the mild. And man, they all look nearly identical now. This is really interesting. And finally, the 5 Bratwurst. Now let's see if I can keep these straight once we're inside. Though I expect they'll look a little different once we get them cut open. Put that one at a little angle to keep track. All right, they look lovely. Let's take them inside and see how juicy they are. Cross your fingers. All right, our sausages have been off of the grill for maybe 5 minutes. We're gonna cut a couple of them open before we start supper here. So just to see if we kept them from drying out. So here's the Bratwurst, which looks quite moist. I don't know that there's a good way to show you, but I'm gonna taste it and we'll see how it goes. Of course, I went right out of the center because I thought it would probably look best. But I don't know if you can see that, but it has a nice smoke ring all the way around. So this is the bratwurst. Wow. Incredibly moist. Smoke flavor is not overpowering at all, but definitely there. That is a lovely bratwurst. Let's try one of these Italian sausages. That bratwurst makes me really optimistic for these sausages. Let's try them. Again, this one looks like it might even be juicier. A little bit less of a smoke ring on these. I can't explain that, but we'll try it. That's really good. I think I prefer the bratwurst to that one, but I've kind of been holding out for this one here, the spicy Italian sausage. So let's give that a shot. Well, if the knife is any indication, this is the most moist of the three. Yeah, this is just dripping with moisture. This is fantastic. Nice smoke ring, just like the other two. Let's see how it goes. So my kids aren't going to like that one because it's spicy. That one is the pick for me. It is so good. And again, none of these are overly smoky. They just have that light cherry smoke. They're all super juicy. The smoke flavor complements them all beautifully. I think if I had to pick my favorites in order, it would be spicy Italian sausage being my favorite, bratwurst in second place, a very close second place, and then third place being the mild Italian sausage. So this was super easy. It ended up taking less time than I thought, about an hour and 15 minutes, and probably could have gotten away with less than that. It was up to temperature at about the 45-minute mark. I just kind of let it keep going. But I mean, I can't think of a reason not to do this. It didn't take all that much longer than grilling, really, and the flavor is just out of this world. So give it a try. As long as you don't get your smoker way too hot, I think it's going to be pretty hard to mess up. This is an excellent beginner's project for smoking. So thanks for sharing this little adventure with me, and I hope you get some good smoking in over the next weekend here.